Hi everyone, I'm Cao Xinran from DMA1. Today I want to talk about a very common tool in our daily lives, the electric drill. Recently, a small incident made me think about it in a new way. I wanted to hang a picture frame at home, which meant I need to drill a hole in the wall, but I don't know how to use it, so I searched online for tutorials. And guess what? A title popped up that really caught my eye. How a woman can use an electric drill independently. When I saw that, I feel a little confused. Is there a difference in how men and women use drills? Why specifically emphasize that women can use it independently? Let's imagine, when you hear a person is holding a drill, do you usually think of a male instead of a female in your mind? This small question made me start wondering, are the tools we take for granted really as natural as we think? How are they shaped by societal and gender perceptions? The primary function of a drill is drilling holes, and why is this kind of hands-on repair work traditionally associated with men? This isn't accidental. This historical context directly connects to the concept of affordance. The first electric drills can be traced back to 1889. They were designed to improve factory efficiency. In 1917, the Black & Decker company launched the first electric drill with handgun grip and trigger switch. From then on, the basic form of the modern electric drill was established. Think about this. The gun-shaped design of the electric drill, its trigger, its weight, don't they all prove a sense of power and control? According to Gibson's theory, an affordance isn't just a physical property of an object, it's also deeply psychological. The way the drill was designed, therefore, didn't just meet a need, it actively guided our perception of who should use it and how. This brings us to Hornsby's perspective. Technology isn't just a tool we create and use, it also shapes how we use it. This bodily interaction with a tool also profoundly influences our experience, which is what embodied cognition. It emphasizes that our thoughts and cognition are intimately linked to our bodies and their interaction with the environment. This also closely ties into the concept of doing gender. It tells us that gender isn't what we are, but what we do. Gender is constantly constructed and performed in everyday interactions. Owning and using an electric drill then becomes a way for men to express and confirm their social status and gender identity by mastering technology. It becomes a material vehicle for men to demonstrate their handiness and control. The drill's gun-shaped design isn't just a visual symbol. The way users grip and operate it actively enhances its masculine experience. Next, let's talk further about the hegemonic masculinity. This refers to a dominant form of masculinity within a society that maintains male dominance through cultural and social mechanisms. The electric drill is deeply embedded in concepts like being capable, power, problem-solving, and do-it-yourself, which are traditionally closely linked to the hegemonic masculinity. So when a man picks up a drill to fix something, he's not just completing a task, he's unconsciously performing society's expectations of his male role, reinforcing the idea that men are tool users. This social construction of tools reflects a specific technoculture, highlighting that technology isn't natural but is deeply intertwined with social values and power structures. As Julie Walkman emphasizes in her book, Feminism Confounds Technology. Technology is not gender natural. Its design, development, and application reflect and reform existing gender inequalities. The history of technology, from its inventors to its users, has long been dominated by men, and this dominance has influenced the discourse and cultural meaning attributed to technology. You see, the drill's design, particularly its handgun grip and trigger, wasn't just a random choice. It clearly developed as a response to, and at the same time strengthened the existing ideas about who was deemed suitable for using such powerful equipment. This makes me wonder, where were the women? What happened to them? Interestingly, if we look back at history, particularly during periods like World War II, we actually saw a significant shift. Women entered factories in huge numbers, taking on roles that were previously considered exclusively male, including operating heavy machinery. Think of Rosie the Riveter, well known as a powerful symbol of women's vital contributions to the workforce during World War II. The truth is, women have always been capable. The historical exclusion wasn't about ability, but social norms and prevailing expectations. As discussed, this stems from the consistent shaping of technoculture and societal discourse. What's more, marketing plays an important role. When you want to buy an electric drill, what do you see when you open an online shopping app or search on the internet? I investigated several well-known electric drill companies. In fact, the types of marketing related to electric drills are not that many, and I found that the contents are quite similar. Take DeWalt as example. I searched for their electric drills, black and yellow, yellow and black, black and yellow, yellow and black, and Milwaukee, red black, black red, red and black, and also you can see there man, 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 and man. Fine. The marketing of drills consistently positions men as the default gender, reinforcing the association with masculinity through product design, advertising narratives, and even usage scenarios. These illustrate the use of semiotics in customer culture theory, where stereotypes are repeatedly reformed to firmly embed the drill within specific cultural scripts and social discourses. Even more iconically, in recent years, we've even seen so-called women-only drills appear on the market. They are typically pink and advertised as lightweight and easy to use. And also you can see like screw gender roles on the advertisement. But don't you think this actually reinforces the stereotype that tools are for men and women need special visions, rather than truly making tools suitable for everyone? This all brings me to my argument. The gun-shaped design of electric drills strategies shows historical male dominance in technology. Yet, the tool's modular affordances, enabling diverse uses, challenging the male-only image and offers new perspective. With that in mind, let me show you my proposal for my redesign. My goal is to make it truly genderless, not simply to make it pink. I'll explain my design philosophy from two angles: affordance and modularity, the new way of marketing. Firstly, I aim to move away from the traditional gun shape, which often carries specific connotations. I focused on optimizing its center of gravity and selecting lighter materials. This means it will feel much more balanced and less heavy in various grip positions, making it comfortable for anyone to handle. Then there's the introduction of modularity. My inspiration for this redesign directly links to DIY culture. The core function of a drill is rotation. By focusing on this core rotational capability, my design emphasizes this core function as a base of deriving various transformations. This main body is a core power unit, rather than just a single drilling machine. This power unit can quickly and conveniently connect to various different functional modules. Moreover, for this convenience of independent use, these module units are all detachable. Now you can see the detail through this image. It has 4 heads, and each of them has their own uses. I've adopted Muji's aesthetic for the visual design of advertisements and posters. Muji's style is renowned for its clean, minimalized, and gender-neutral appeal, which naturally helps people to forget traditional gender associations. LEGO champions the idea that anyone, regardless of age or gender, can build and create using simple modular components. This aligns perfectly with my Drill's modular design and its goal of empowering diverse users. We could even explore co-branding opportunities with LEGO. This embodies the concept in Tools for Conviviality. The goal here is to actively deconstruct the professional function of tools, allowing more people to assemble and use them according to their own diverse needs. Through this kind of marketing, I hope the drill will move beyond workshops and garages, becoming a truly common item in our gardens, living rooms, kitchens, balconies, and be a part of our daily lives. It's no longer a thing for men, but an open tool for self-expression for everyone. Therefore, skills and abilities themselves will be completely degendered. In conclusion, my redesign of the electric drill focuses on 2 main aspects. Firstly, modifying its affordances to make it universally accessible and user-friendly, and transforming its marketing strategies. Through these approaches, my aim is to change the cultural meaning and social discourse surrounding electric drill. Instead of immediately thinking of loud noises, horror movie, or blue-collar workers, particularly men in hard hats and work overalls, I want people to naturally associate it with empowering DIY projects, creative pursuits, and an essential everyday carry tool for common household tasks for everyone. And with that, my presentation concludes. Thank you for your time and attention.